Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another episode of my skill move tutorial series where I show you how, where and when to perform a skill move in FIFA 21. Today we're learning the open up fade shot, a skill move implemented in I believe FIFA 19 or FIFA 20, and let me tell you lads, it's back for FIFA 21. So without further ado, let's get into the intro and let's get into the open up fade shot tutorial for FIFA 21.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, but somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive.
Ronaldo on the ball. He's made
Look at this, just control.
The
control displayed there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. The finest of...
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Moving into how you perform the open up fade shot. First of all, I do want to mention that you will need to know how to perform a fade shot. Now, it's quite simple. I have gone over this in previous episodes, but to, have the convenience of this video, I'm going to teach you now. First of all, you're going to need to know how to do that, and all you have to do is press the square button and the X button on PS4 and the X and the A button on Xbox. So basically the cross and the pass button. And what you'll need to do is load up the cross power button and then subsequently afterwards press the pass button, and what this will do is cause the player to perform a fade shot. And to perform the open up fade shot, what you will need to do is hold down L1 and use the left analog stick to point in a tiny direction, either left or right, to where the player is facing. So quite an acute angle, either left or right, to where the player is facing. You need to point a tiny angle, either left or right, for them to perform the open up fade shot. So essentially you need to hold L1, do the fade shot, and use the left analog stick to aim either left or right, slightly left or slightly right, to where the player is facing, and they will perform the open up fade shot. You're seeing in front of your screen now from the controls, I'm basically flicking the cross button and the pass button to perform the fade shot, and then I'm using L1 to press down as I'm doing that, and then I'm using the left stick to point either left or right in either direction, slightly, not too much, but slightly, for them to perform the open up fade shot. Moving into where you should perform the open up fade shot. It's quite a useful skill move, and after using it quite often in draft, as you see now, I have had draft gameplay for this video, I have found that using this skill move is the best around the 18-yard box and on the wing. Essentially, when you use this on the wing, if there is a defender on you, you can use this to fake in and cut inside of them so that you can run in on goal or run towards the byline. As you've seen from some of the clips, I'm able to bypass some of these defenders by using this. They're opening their body up and then they're driving into the byline or into the box and basically beating the defender. Especially with players of high pace, you're going to be able to use this on the wing a lot, okay? And it's a very useful skill move on the wing area. Another time is, that's the next segment. Another section of the pitch where you should use this is on the 18-yard box area. When there is a gap in the defense, you can use this skill move, the open up fade shot, to exploit the gap and burst into that gap and then basically get in behind. That's the best thing about this skill move, is being able to burst in to a gap or into a section or into an open hole of the pitch of the defense, to drive and to sort of, make a good play, make a pass, make a shot, whatever you want to do. But I have found it's very, very good in those areas of the pitch. So let's get into the next segment. Finally, let's move into when you should perform this skill move. I have found when your defender or when your opponent is defending and the defender is shoulder to shoulder, you can use this skill move, and this will allow you to bypass him, cut inside in front of him, and get on in goal. So essentially the time you should use this is shoulder to shoulder with the defender on the wing. Another time is when, and I did touch on this in the where segment, another time is when there is a gap in the defense. So you need to time this, you need to have a good idea of when to use this, but when you notice there's a slight gap and you can utilize that gap to get in behind and to use the open up fade shot to exploit it and get into the gap, this is another time when you should use it. It's very, very helpful when you're shoulder to shoulder with defenders, but also very helpful when you notice there's gaps in the defense or there's holes, little pockets of holes in the defensive area to burst into, so that you can get in behind, or you can make a play or make a pass. So that's exactly when you should use this, guys. It's a very good skill move. I hope you implement it into your game. I've started using this again. I used to use it back in FIFA 20, I believe, when it came out, or FIFA 19. I did use this and I found it was quite good. I haven't quite used it enough, and I think I'm missing out, because it's quite a good skill move to use, especially when you want to exploit the gaps and get past defenders on the wing. But that's going to signal the end of the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, drop a sub, and follow me on Twitter. Be sure to do that. The link will be in the description down below. I do post over there when I upload a new episode to you guys, so stay posted over there. But that will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out. Have a good day, guys, and peace.